Hello and welcome to Palace Weekly. I am your host, Mark Francis. In this edition of Palace Intrigue, we take all the stories that you would have heard during the week and just give you shortened versions in case you don't have the time to listen to every edition of Palace Intrigue. But if you would like the longer versions of these stories, please go back during the week and you'll find them all there. So let's kick it off with everybody's favorite woman, Meghan. Gwyneth Paltrow has opened up about her growing friendship with Meghan. Though fans expecting tales of wine-soaked dinner parties in Montecito may be surprised to hear the two are at present strictly text friends. Speaking to people at the Mind Valley Manifesting Summit in Los Angeles, Paltrow shared, "We have a text friendship so far. I've been traveling quite a bit." Addressing persistent online speculation that the pair might be feuding, Paltrow added pointedly, "I don't like that when people try to pit women against each other." The Daily Mail reported the once gilded friendship between the Duchess of Sussex and fashion impresario Edward Enninful has, it seems, unraveled behind the scenes of glossy pages and royal expectations. The two were once lauded as a formidable pairing, two like-minded thinkers who, according to Meghan herself, enjoyed philosophizing over mint tea. Their celebrated 2019 collaboration on the magazine's Forces for Change issue became the fastest-selling edition in Vogue's 104-year history. But today, insiders say the pair are no longer on speaking terms. The rift, long the subject of quiet industry speculation, reportedly stemmed from a disagreement over a high-profile editorial project that never came to be. The project, meant to coincide with Meghan's keynote speech at the One Young World Summit in Manchester in September of 2022, was set to be a major showcase of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex charitable work, with features spanning print and digital formats. It was a quiet week for Meghan. Prince Harry has made a quiet but powerful gesture in support of a grassroots charity in Nottingham, leaving its organisers both stunned and deeply grateful. The Duke of Sussex has donated a significant undisclosed sum to HIMA, a community organisation working to combat poverty, racism and social exclusion. The donation will fund more than 650 emergency food parcels for vulnerable families across the city, a vital lifeline as demand for basic support continues to rise. The move echoes a previous act of generosity by the Duchess of Sussex, who in 2020 donated £10,000 from the Royal Foundation to support HIMA's Salam Shalom Kitchen, a joint Muslim and Jewish initiative that provides hot meals and groceries to those in need. And how's this one for a storyline? Prince Harry and Meghan have said to have recently welcomed the Brooklyn Beckham and Nicola Peltz to their California home for what has been described as an unexpected but gratefully received dinner invitation. The encounter is said to have taken place just days after David Beckham's 50th birthday, from which Brooklyn and Nicola were notably absent, further fueling rumours of a rift within the Beckham clan. So here we have the Beckham children siding with Charles' son, while David Beckham cozies up to His Majesty in a summit some are calling Becxit. Reports from the Sun and Mirror suggest that although the dinner was planned in advance, it came at a convenient moment for Brooklyn and Nicola, who are believed to be feeling pretty battle-wounded amid increasing family tensions. A source told the outlet that the couples found a lot of common ground, with Harry and Meghan said to have been very kind and empathetic, reportedly offering their personal support to the younger couple. The backdrop to this Montecito moment is the apparent distancing between Brooklyn and his parents, David and Victoria Beckham. One source said, "Brooklyn not turning up was a real blow to David. Brooklyn was close with his dad growing up, but he is married now. His wife Nicola is older and confident in her own right, and so there is distance between Brooklyn and his parents." David Beckham made his debut at the RHS Chelsea Flower Show in fine style, joining King Charles and Queen Camilla on the opening day of the annual celebration of all things botanical. The former England captain, now an ambassador for the King's Foundation, was there to support an upcoming initiative aimed at inspiring young people to pursue careers in horticulture. Wearing a freshly cut specimen of the King's rose in his buttonhole, a rose officially named in honour of His Majesty, Beckham shared a warm moment with Queen Camilla. Admiring the bloom, he echoed her praise, calling it so beautiful, congratulations." The rose, appearing at Chelsea for the first time, is being sold in support of the King's Foundation. The Princess of Wales made a radiant return to Buckingham Palace's famed garden party, stepping back into the public eye with a warm smile, a canary yellow dress, and more than a few sentimental touches that quietly told her story. It was Catherine's first appearance at a royal garden party in 2 years, having missed the 2024 season while undergoing cancer treatment. Her presence this year, alongside Prince William, was a moment of quiet significance, not only for royal watchers but for the guests she and William mingled with across the palace lawns. Kate has returned to London's Baker Street in sparkling form, at least in wax. Madame Tussauds has unveiled a new, extraordinarily lifelike figure of Princess Catherine, styled after one of her most dazzling royal appearances to date. The updated model portrays Kate in the ensemble she wore to the annual diplomatic reception at Buckingham Palace in December of 23, her second under King Charles' reign. The occasion saw the princess in full royal regalia, a dusky pink sequined Georgia gown by Jenny Packham, silver Gianvito Rossi pumps, and the iconic Lover's Knot tiara, once a favourite of her late mother-in-law, Diana, Princess of Wales. Kate may not be up for the Earthshot Prize after taking a private jet to Scotland. Princess Catherine was photographed disembarking from a private jet at Glasgow Airport. Waiting on the tarmac was a husband who opened the car door for his wife as the pair reunited ahead of the official naming ceremony. The princess flew up solo as Prince William had been undertaking engagements in Edinburgh the day prior, including a visit to a community centre in Leith. The quickest train from, say, London to Glasgow is 4.5 hours. A private jet flight from London to Glasgow typically takes over an hour, around 60 to 75 minutes in the air, but while the journey is swift, the environmental impact is far from light. Prince William, often hailed for his grace and good humour, has once again found himself the subject of fond recollection, this time from Dame Emma Thompson. The celebrated actress reflected warmly on her 2018 damehood ceremony at Buckingham Palace, where it was the future king who carried out the investiture. Prince William was absolutely fantastic, she shared in a video interview while promoting Cruella. His face and body language, so kind and generous to every single person. I've known him since he was little, really. I've always liked him. Following the event, Dame Emma admitted she sent William a fan letter and even cheekily requested a kiss during the ceremony. I couldn't believe how tall he'd got, she recalled. I did say, I suppose I'd better not kiss you, and he said, well, probably better not. Kate and Wills have been named in Time magazine's prestigious Top 100 Philanthropy Awards, recognizing their forward-thinking approach to royal charity work. The honour, which highlights individuals shaping the future of philanthropy, singles out Prince William and Princess Catherine for what Time calls a modernization of royal giving. The magazine praised the couple's work through the Royal Foundation, noting they are less concerned with cultural preservation and more attuned to social issues. It cited their focus on tackling homelessness and rural mental health, as well as their high-profile efforts to address climate change through the Earthshot Prize. More Palace in just a moment. King Charles made a rare and personal comment on his ongoing cancer treatment during a conversation at the Education and Skills Garden Party on 14th of May. Speaking with Stanford Collis, a 22-year-old university student currently undergoing cancer treatment, the King remarked, "It's sometimes about the diet and what you eat. It can help." Charles and Prince Edward were left visibly startled during their visit to the Royal Windsor Horse Show on Saturday after witnessing a carriage crash on the obstacle course. The annual event, held on the grounds of Windsor Castle since 1943, was a great favourite of the late Queen Elizabeth II, who attended faithfully into her final appearance in 2022. The King and Prince Edward had been enjoying the festivities when a competitor's carriage struck a 6-foot-high gatepost while navigating a tight turn during the cross-country phase. Despite the dramatic collision, no injuries were reported, no one was hurt. The 4 horses at the front were fine and they carried on, the witness confirmed, bringing relief to both spectators and participants. Edward represented his brother, His Majesty King Charles III, at the inauguration mass of Pope Leo XIV. Attending without his wife, Sophie, Edward was among a distinguished gathering of global royalty, including King Felipe, Queen Letizia of Spain, as well as Prince Albert and Princess Charlene of Monaco. Photographed in formal attire, including a traditional black morning coat and hat, Edward's presence underscored his growing role as a trusted senior royal, quietly but consistently acting on behalf of the crown at international occasions of deep significance. King Charles has reportedly placed an order for a British-made £160,000 electric Lotus to be used as his personal vehicle on his private estates. The vehicle, a Lotus Electre, will reportedly be painted in the traditional royal claret, ensuring it maintains the dignified appearance expected of a royal motor even when off-duty. According to The Sun, the choice reflects the monarch's ongoing commitment to environmental sustainability. An insider remarked, the king has always liked eco-friendly vehicles, but seems conscious that royal claret is the right look, even when off duty. It will look far more professional for the king's personal car to match the state vehicles. A long-hidden photograph of Princess Diana and David Bowie is set to finally see the light of day nearly 4 decades after, according to its photographer. Kensington Palace asked for it to be buried. Music photographer Dennis O'Regan, known for capturing more images of Bowie than any other photographer, revealed in an interview with The Telegraph that he was asked to withhold images taken at Bowie's Glass Spider concert at Wembley Stadium in June of '87. The reason, he claims, was not who appeared in the frame, but who might be tied to the princess just out of it. So the next day, my agent got a call from the palace saying, don't use the pictures because the word had gone out about James Hewitt. O'Regan told The Telegraph, they just didn't want Diana in the press. It was really that they didn't want to fuel the fire. Now, after nearly 40 years, the image will be released in O'Regan's upcoming book, David Bowie, scheduled for publication in the United States on August 5th. The book will feature photographs from over 200 of Bowie's concerts, offering both musical and cultural history, now with a long-suppressed royal footnote. And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. And don't forget to go back during the week and take a listen to the regular full episodes of Palace Intrigue. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Weekly. Good times.